Hey, I'm Lauren,
And I'm Riley.
and this is the Bears and the Bees.
The review.
First, we would like to say thank you to Grandpa Beck's Games for providing this copy for us to review and do a playthrough on. So the first thing we'd like to talk about is the aesthetics of the game. This is beautiful artwork, and the artwork is done by April Scott with input from Tawny Beck.
In the game, we have a variety of cards, each one not exactly the same as the last.
So the cards we have are honeycomb cards. We have bee cards, which include the worker bee,
The drone,
the queen bee, and we have flower cards, as well as my personal favorite, the bears.
the honey grubbing bears.
The artwork, I think the artwork on the bear is just phenomenal to me. I love those cards.
And not all of the bear cards look the same.
Yeah, they're each one different. Each card is different. Okay, let's talk about mechanics of the game.
In this game, you try to be the first to get rid of all your cards by matching the colors on each of the cards at least 2 points.
All right, and straight from the Bears and the Bees box, it says you prevent others from going out by using bears, flowers, and bees to create sticky obstacles or deliver stings. For kids and adults alike, Beck's Honey Farm is a sweet place to be, so long as you can bear a few stings. All right, so let's talk about gameplay now.
The Bears and the Bees. 2 to 5 players, ages 7 to 99, and it takes 20 to 40 minutes to play.
So play begins when you take the queen bee and place her in the middle of the table, draw from the top of the deck, and place your card there. Now that card has to be a honeycomb, which is the most basic of the cards.
And only honeycombs can touch the queen bee all the way around. Once you get past that, you can branch out and use any card that you like.
So drone cards have multiple honey around it, which are wild again, and they will be paired with other colors. Now the drone card doesn't have an attack, but it does help in a pinch when you're trying to match. So worker bees sting your opponent by A, if you're playing 2-player, causes your opponent to draw 2 cards. If you're playing multiple player, then you choose which player you want to draw 1 card.
Okay, the flowers must be put on their color. So each flower only has 1 color all the way around. And you have to make sure that it connects at those 2 colors. So
And what's the penalty for a flower?
everyone draws 1 card.
Right. So a honey grubbing bear can only be played when you have an exposed honey. And the penalty is that all growth on this hive, on the honeycomb, all growth stops. You can't attach anything to the bear. And you get to give one of your cards to a player of your choice. That sums up the gameplay. All right, let's talk about things that we would change or make different to this game.
The biggest thing I have is that these are relatively small cards.
Yeah.
And if they were just a smidge bigger, they would be easier to shuffle.
Yeah, the only flip side to that is if they were a smidge bigger, then they probably wouldn't fit on the table.
So they probably are the right size.
Yeah. So it does make shuffling a little difficult, but hey, it's not that big of a deal. Because your honeycombs can get pretty large. Okay, now it's time for our ratings. So for aesthetics, I give this
Definitely a 10.
10 out of 10 meeples.
Meeples.
Uh-huh. We're board games.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
All right, I agree. 10 out of 10. This is amazing. I love it. Mechanics. What do you think of mechanics?
An 8.5.
An 8.5 out of 10 meeples. Okay. I would agree with that. That's good.
There might be some room to grow,
Yeah.
but I think it's a pretty solid game.
Yeah, that it is, definitely. Gameplay. Playability, what would you rate it?
For me personally or overall? Because personally, sometimes I have to put my card around dozens of times to get it to fit somewhere, and sometimes I just can't.
Well, that's part of the fun of it. Oh, and that brings to mind something else. If you can't make a play, you can discard your card
Two more.
and draw 2 more. All right, so gameplay, you are at where?
Where are you at?
I think gameplay for me, I'm gonna be at a 9. Because I mean, this is pretty solid.
9 sounds like a good number.
Okay. Again, Grandpa Beck's game, thank you so much for allowing us to be able to review this game. And I really like it. I really enjoy it. I'm not just saying that. I really do enjoy this. We have played it with just 2 people. We've played it with our family. We've played it with friends. And everyone seems to like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in our opinion, this game is well worth you going out and purchasing and have it in your stockpile. It'll make game night really fun.
And don't forget to watch the playthrough on this video right here.
Right in front of my face?
Yes.
Wow. Nice. Thanks for watching.